This is crazy. This is Mother Nature at its finest. These tiger sharks have stripped this whale. There's nothing but a carcass left. We've got to get in for a closer look.
G'day and welcome back to a new episode. We're continuing our journey north for the Great Adventure 5 and hope to explore a new stretch of remote coastline for the next few weeks. From what we know, this stretch is wildly rugged and doesn't offer much protection for small boats, but with the allure of a rich marine environment and a number of crazy shipwrecks to explore, we can't resist giving it a crack.
The trevallies are sliding through the bay here. How do you feel? It's so heavy.
Feel cold and wet. Let's go have some fun.
We just spotted a whale inside the reef, which is crazy.
Oh, what are they doing?
This is insane. Why are they inside the reef? Either there's orcas and they're looking for protection or giving birth maybe?
Looking for a safe spot? Just over here. Oh, you there. Hey guys.
How deep is it here?
It's only 8 meters deep here. Just over 20 feet for our American viewers, but the whales aren't normally this shallow. This is amazing.
Oh, nice. We're gonna jump in quickly to see what's left of an old shipwreck from the 1700s. And ahoy! Look at this big stingray.
Watch out, Jack.
We made it ashore safely and it's breakfast time and he knows it.
Don't jump.
Coffee for Jack and hot chocolate for me.
Uh-oh, this isn't going to end well.
No.
Oh, well done.
Perfect. It's a little bit windy on the ocean this morning, so we're just going to have a little bit of walk behind the dunes and see what we can find. Thanks for the coffee, Fran.
No worries, cheers.
Cheers.
Pretty deserty.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is very dry and sort of barren out here.
We're finding so many bones. It's definitely a turtle. Let's see what other dead animals we can find.
It's a big old dead mother turtle. They must be coming up here to lay behind the sand dunes. I'm not sure whether this one has died of exhaustion or whether some dingoes or something else in the area have got to her while she's trying to lay, but this one didn't make it, unfortunately.
A goat.
Goat head?
Goat head.
Turtle skull. This lady has come a long way from the ocean.
We just found this stone and Jack thinks it could have been a cutting utensil because the edges look like have been worked on. Let us know what you think in the comments. There's so many. We found at least 10 dead turtles and 2 goats.
This is quite cool. This entire dark shadow is a huge bait ball, small little fish. It looks like something must be chasing them. That's why they're right up against the shore. There's probably, we look closely, some bigger shadows around the outside that might be sharks or bigger fish. Actually, they look like they might be squid that have got them rounded up there.
There's a big squid eating on something here.
Giant squid here that's got a hold of something and feeding on it like a bait fish.
It's too smart for you. Bon appetit.
Safe and sound to the boat, and let's go for an explore.
Let's do it. See anything cool up there?
Not yet, but I'm sure we will.
This is so crazy. So this morning our mates have come out on their boat to film a whale that has just died, and they've come past us to let us know. And we are at the moment in the oil slick. All this calm water is because all the fat of this whale, I think it's getting eaten by some big sharks. We're gonna put the drone in the air and check it out, but this is crazy. This is like once in a lifetime type of experiences. Yeah, there's splashing all around it. Looks like the whale is floating, and then there's some big animals around it causing a hell of a commotion. Hectic. What do you see, Fran?
I see big sharks.
So our mates from Terra Australis, they do a whole heap of filming up and down this west coast, and they've always got their finger on the pulse for crazy nature encounters. We're pretty stoked they tipped us off today. This is going to be unreal. There are so many sharks down there, and a couple of them are just absolute giants, big tiger sharks. This one is like, compared next to the whale carcass, this tiger shark is huge.
Yeah, it's half of the length of it.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Wow. Oh, there's a tiger shark that's gone straight in the mouth of the whale.
It looks like it's eating it. The whale is eating it.
Yeah, it's like the revenge of the skeleton whale. It's like it's got him in his mouth. That is crazy. He's almost stuck in there. This is crazy. This is Mother Nature at its finest. These tiger sharks have stripped this whale. There's nothing but a carcass left. We've got to get in for a closer look.
The boys are already in with the scuba gear, and how are you feeling?
There's a couple of really big sharks there. You got good reason to be nervous, but hopefully it's all good. Holy shit, this is amazing. amazing, just incredible, hey?
So cool.
So cool. One of the coolest things we've ever seen. So you may have noticed that whale skeleton didn't have a head. So we've actually come up looking for the head. We found it on the drone, and Fran's gonna jump in. What we're looking for here is actually the shark's teeth. So when the shark eat, as we saw, they bite down and then they shake their head back and forward, kind of sawing the meat off. But in doing so, they lose a lot of their teeth. Which are actually constantly regrowing, so no harm to the shark. So Fran's jumped in hoping to get lucky here and find some shark's teeth. How'd you go? Oh,
Shark teeth.
nice find.
Got this?
One big tiger shark one, hey?
Yeah.
Epic. That was absolutely crazy, hey? Definitely one of our life highlights underwater. What do you reckon, Fran?
Yeah.
It was so good, hey?
Seeing that many sharks.
And some of those tigers were huge. That was epic. But don't go anywhere, guys. Tomorrow morning, first light, we're gonna come back and look. We're just really curious to see what's gonna be left, if anything. Those tigers, they even smashed through some of those bones. Pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, pasta time. Let's go back ashore and get cozy.
Get set up before dark.
Oh,
What did you see?
It's a big tiger.
Oh.
Stinks, eh? So stinky.
Right, we got a big carry-on today, so we didn't have time to spear anything, and it's green zone around here. So for dinner tonight, in the Back to Basic Beach Kitchen, we're gonna have pesto pasta
Yum, yum.
with a touch of lemon.
You gonna try it?
Yeah. So good.
Yum?
Yeah. So hungry.
Yeah, me too. Let's get into it.
See you bright and early in the morning.
Good morning, guys. It looks like it's the best morning we've had yet. We're super excited to get back out there and see what's left of that whale carcass. A little bit of a development overnight, so we climbed up to the top of a sand dune and called my sister, who lives a few hours away. We knew she would love to experience something like this. She's driven down early this morning. We're gonna go and pick her up, and it would be amazing if we can share something like we had yesterday with her in the water today. So fingers crossed. But anyway, I think it's gonna be an epic day. Phew. Let's go, Fran. Departure in 5 minutes.
Come on. What a day. Conditions are getting better and better, and we can see already whales inside the reef, which is pretty rare.
Looks like this is her car on the beach here. She's arrived just on time. Let's go pick her up. Hello, Jess.
Hello.
Yeah, are you happy with your car there with the tide coming in?
Yeah, way above anything wet, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jump on. Awesome. We've just found it again. It's probably a mile from where we saw it last night. And I think its tail has just been dragging along the bottom, almost acting like an anchor. The water is a lot glassier this morning, so this might be pretty cool from the drone. We're just gonna put the drone up in the air and check out the situation. Oh wow, there's a lot more sharks today than there was yesterday. This must have just been putting out like a smell all night that's attracted sharks from even further afield. What do you see?
A lot of sharks around around the carcass.
Oh, that's a big dusky. Hello. Look at that. What?
Oh, that's a giant.
That's so cool.
Holy moly, look at the size of that one. Oh, there's more fish eating it today.
Yeah.
Try to snap it.
This is crazy.
Oh, look at the size of that one. Oh, there's another big one coming here. Holy moly. That is crazy. Oh, look at this one, look at this one.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's coming up to the... And another one. That one under the dingo was huge, eh? Oh, it's coming up to the side of the boat. Wow, that's so cool.
That's awesome.
What do you think about this, Fran?
I'm more nervous than yesterday. They look so curious.
Oh, look at that one out of the water.
Whoa!
Oh!
That's way more sharp than yesterday.
There's tiger sharks all around the boat right now. Look at this guy coming right up behind the motor. What's the plan, Fran?
Let's get ready and get in the water.
All right, sounds good. You a bit more nervous today than yesterday?
Yeah,
sounds like it?
Definitely.
Well, more sharks?
More sharks. They look a bit more curious as well.
All right, we'll just be careful, eh?
The tail is broken off, so it's not acting like an anchor anymore, and it's drifting quite quickly. So I'm gonna body and take turns.
Oh, it kind of gets into your snorkel and into your mouth, and you can taste it. It's rotten. Yuck. This is just crazy, eh? Definitely one of the coolest things we've ever witnessed. And it's quite amazing that the sharks almost seem so well mannered. They're quite shy underneath there, and it seems like there's a bit of a pecking order where the rest of the sharks just will sort of wait their turn to come in and have a bit of a feed, and then they'll come in almost one by one, take a bite, and then move on. It's definitely not like the feeding frenzy that you associate with you know, a lot of big sharks feeding on a whale's carcass. I think they have been eating for a couple of days, so they're quite full at the moment, I reckon. The sharks have definitely slowed down a little bit here, so we're gonna leave this carcass for a couple of hours. There's a few really interesting spots we'd like to snorkel out off the back of the reef, and then we'll come back to this in the afternoon. All right, check this out. We've come out to the open ocean here. There's a pretty likely looking spot here, which could be a hot spot for some really big fish, big whale sharks. Everywhere we go, we're sort of seeing humpback whale sprays, so you never know what we're in for here, but I've just dropped Jess and Fran in. They're checking it out. Fingers crossed, this is a cool spot. We've never actually swum here before, but it looks great. Just heard some screaming coming out of Jess's snorkel here. I don't know if it's an excited or a scared scream. She just made a dive. I think Fran's still down there. Jess is up. Man, it's hard watching from the surface, trying to work out what's going on. What is it?
Oh, sorry, an eagle ray.
Oh, an eagle ray. Jess got very excited.
Sharks, an eagle ray, and a huge mackerel.
So the wind sort of picked up out of nowhere out there, so we've actually come back in now to the reef edge, and there's a shipwreck. Ooh, there's some big waves here. There's a shipwreck we've been wanting to dive for a number of years here, so hopefully the conditions are all right. We can get in and have a look. It's right in the surf zone, so you need low swell. So fingers crossed we can get in there. So this area has proved to be a bit of a shipwreck trap over the years. There's an offshore current and also an inshore current that collide in opposite directions. And that creates an eddy that actually can wash ships inshore and then onto the sharp, jagged reef here that was poorly mapped up until recently. Now this resulted in a lot of ships being wrecked and a lot of lives lost. But in the years that have passed, the coral and marine growth have now taken over, and it's now home to an abundance of sea life. Oh, it's awesome, eh? It's really cool. The fish life's amazing. And it's been smashed right up against the reef here. When this wave sucks away, you can see how close we are. Look at that.
What have you spotted?
Someone's squirting water at us. Check out this little guy here.
Aww. He's not gonna hurt you.
Pretty cute, eh?
She's if he likes a head scratch.